Inglewood. Today, a pair of rivals from the AFC West. It's the Denver Broncos and the LA Chargers. Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. One, we'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. Darius Davis to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
Up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. You could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
380. 380. Let's go. Set.
Now run here with Amari on Hampton. Blocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. 380.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. He's going deep. He's got it deep downfield. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Their work doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20.
Lion.
Herbert from the gun. Snared by his running back. It's Najee Harris. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Set. 380.
Herbert here, 3rd and long. Going with a screen to Hampton. Still going through the 25. And we will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
This dude just simply got throws from the bunker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Get it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead. He keeps this drive moving.
Set it downs for him at the 38.
Kappa. Hey, Kappa. Set.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Lofts it deep right side. And he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through incomplete. Couldn't make the connection, was looking for Larry McConkey. So it's 2nd down coming up. We're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
This is Harris on 2nd down. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no result. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Cap it, cap it, cap it. Go.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Still has some space up near midfield. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Offense marching it downfield on their opening drive. Here's a 1st and 10 from the 47. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense marching it downfield on their opening drive. Here's a 1st and 10 from the 47. Herbert now. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. Trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. And the Broncos force the turnover on the first series of this game.
They'll take over first down, take their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Putting a receiver in motion. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 31-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. This is Sutton working the right side. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. Shotgun snap to Nix. This one falls incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Third and long for him here. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
He'll start from the 39. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at the Broncos 48-yard line.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Set. 380. Good up. Set.
They'll toss it to Hampton. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense.
Set. 180. 180. 59, 59.
From the gun, they go with Harris. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
6-yard line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Set. 380. Route. Set.
Here's Herbert. Catch made left side by McConkey. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll get 18 yards there. And it brings up an LA first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Taking a big shot for the end zone. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that'll bring up a second down. Ooh, for a moment, thought those were our first points until he came and knocked it away.
Yeah, I think the message sent pretty clear after that play. You're going to have to try a lot harder than that to be the first ones on the board.
380. Go.
Outside and in the hands of Allen. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Set. Cap. What is it?
Herbert to throw once more. Ooh, trying to connect with Johnson, but it's intercepted. That's P.J. Love. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin his drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nix off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 6 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and 9.
Nix from the gun. He's got Sutton complete. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Broncos will have a first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. Across midfield at the 45. Along this sideline inside the 25. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. Juke the defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Set. Delta. Hut. Ready.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches.
Black 80. Black. Set.
Out of the gun. Here's Hampton. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and less than a yard.
Go orange, 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 orange. Set.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. And that one's unsuccessful. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. The Broncos have Marvin Mims deep to return. Secures this at the 17.
Marvin Mims on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Middle. Hold on a sec. Ready.
One of the tight ends motioning left. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Denver first. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, an inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 23. To the right, and intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And the Chargers will take over at the start of the next quarter. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. 7-0 is our score. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They're set up with it after the pick to end the first. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Give him 13 on that play. And the Chargers will have a first.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Set. Kappa. Go.
First down, and they go right back to it. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background that every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
380. Delta.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call.
Set. Ready.
Herbert now, blitz coming. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to go out with a pick of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Catch is made down the right sideline. This play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard mark. Defender there to take him out just short of it. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the 1st.
At the 26-yard line.
Set. Ready.
They give to Harris from the gun. He's going to snag a couple of yards charging at the gun. Ron Franklin Myers coming in to clean things up.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
I just want to rock. Body on ya. Shorty got that body on ya. No time, set up. You won't kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't on my side.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Set. Cap. Set.
Shotgun give to Hampton. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
380. Set.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Johnson finds the football complete. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st down from the red zone. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off Brandon Jones. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to it. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception yet another one count.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Oh, my son. Kill.
First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Nick's looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Hey, kill. On my set. Ready. 180.
Read option on first down. He's going to keep it. He breaks the tackle. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Well, for more than a couple of first downs away, it is second and quite a bit after that sack. Trying again, following the sack. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're gonna hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
I don't know why, Kate, but when I'm thinking of this series that we all just watched, I just hear the sound. Not a whole lot of other ways to describe the set of downs that we just watched and the results that followed. It was 3rd and extra long, and now it's 4th and forever.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. Broke through the tackle. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
That's all they needed to see right there before the snap. Defense is way overcommitted. To stop the quick pass, it's been really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
41-yard line.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Lion.
And inside give to Hinton. And he gets him around 6 there. Last season's defensive player of the year, Pat Surtain, hauling him to the ground.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Set. Delta. Ready.
Play action now for Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Set. 380. Set.
Looking from the gun here, it's Herbert. This is hauled in by Harris. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Every time I see one of those ankle routes, I think back to my day one instinct. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, Eagle, 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. The running back still doing it to this day.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal.
Set. 380. Set.
Harris does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal.
180. 180. Let's go, let's go. Let's go.
Herbert with a blitz coming. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Chargers in need of some points before the break. Got to manage 3 yards here. 3rd and goal.
Set. 380. 380. 380. Home trips right. 180.
Herbert from the gun. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
So on 4th down, out comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. Only a 20-yarder here. Dicker connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. We couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
His return starts at the 5. And the return man is hauled down. The question now, Brock, is will we be headed backwards here? We've got a flag down. So the penalty on the return doesn't do them any favors, Brock. A lot more field ahead of them here starting out. On 1st down, it's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 2nd down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Okay, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, but they're just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap to Nix. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Okay, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And he'll make the fair catch. Didn't make it to the 50. This one just short of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down.
Set.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. He puts everything behind this one. And
any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he gets it forward to show about a yard out of that. That's Denzel Perryman on the stop.
Being a little bit there kind of feels like a game of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room and no margin for error.
Nix. Finds a man. Adam Troutman has it. And he will have this to up around about the 15-yard line. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Rolling left, buying some time. Now here he goes. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. Let's examine this flag. Throwing from the gun. Gets everything he has under this throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Portland Sutton, the man he was after. And that makes it 2nd and long. Here's Nix. He tries to set the screen. Dobbins. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So after the safety, we're going to see a free kick from the 20-yard line. And this isn't going to help things following that safety as the free kick winds up out of bounds. That penalty accepted. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Herbert on 1st down. Escapes out to the left. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
48-yard line.
Ray. Set.
Herbert back to throw. Completed here to Johnston. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and he gets him a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Camp it. Let's go. Ready?
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
From the 22 on 2nd down. On to the left side, and Johnston has it. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Set. 380. Go.
Now Herbert again. Escapes the pocket. And he has the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers take the lead just before halftime. touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it had some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
One last play before the break. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Space on the right. He's got room. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. Return starts at the 3. Jukes one defender. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Shotgun hands off to Harvey. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Nick Snad, a throw. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But the Broncos will get it back. Heads up play to recover that one. Now that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's third and long. Nix from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Give up the middle to Harvey. Oh, he lost the football. And he falls on it. So they're going to keep possession and the chance to add to their lead.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become two. and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
Here's 2nd and 11. The sideline shot snagged by Sutton. Gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He's got Sutton complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down. Nix looking to throw. Cut out left. And he's out of bounds. A beautiful play to get that 1st down, but this could be coming back. We got to check this flag. Now Nix. He lofts it deep left. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, just couldn't quite hang on.
I'm happy to avoid the pick, Brock, but they're still playing behind the sticks here on 2nd down. Connects with his back. Jaleel McLaughlin. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. He is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. They'll throw again. Nix. He gets a lot behind one. Deep downfield. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. R.J. Mickens in there to pick it off. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the 2nd half. You have all that data from the 1st half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the 2nd.
Hampton gets it from the pistol. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that's from him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Going to the ground again on 1st. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
1st and 10, Herbert launches one deep downfield. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Herbert from the gun. McConkey's got it on the sideline. Yeah, he's going to be run out of bounds. A nice game, but this is why you don't want to be playing from behind the sticks, right? It is still 2nd down coming up.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcome, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Lion. Go.
Here's 2nd and 7. That throw finds Johnston. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
From the gun, they go with Harris. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Haven't been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate. I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
Zone read, a give to Harris. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Set.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Chargers grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest hesitation for the defense. That slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Yeah, really, I should probably stop it here, boy, because I got other hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Bails out of the pocket quick. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see it throw you like it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Finds him over the middle. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Completes beyond the marker. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
There's no negatives ever on the grade sheet for completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Nix with it on first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Still at the 40 here, 2nd and 10. The give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. Ooh, and before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. That's going to bring up 4th down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Takes it in at the 26. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Hampton now up the middle. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. He got 7 and 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run ahead. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Hampton. Breaks through, and he might break away. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close game. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Set. Delta to Hunt. Set.
Back to Hampton. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Set. Black 80. Black. Really?
Play action now for Herbert. As a man, it's Tyler Conklin. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Set.
run with Hampton. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a game down to the 1. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Set. Cap it. Go.
He finds it in the end zone for an LA touchdown. The Chargers stretch into a 2-score game in the 4th. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra points. And the Chargers push the lead up to 12. Now we'll see the medical team head out towards a Charger who's still on the field and in some pain. The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Dante Jackson takes it away. And the Chargers... gonna have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Herbert on 1st down. Chased out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He's going deep this time. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers make it a 3-score game in the 4th.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Middle field open or close. So again, single high or too high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
On second down, here's Dobbins. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. This one goes for 3 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're going to drop it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
This overwhelming pressure in these sacks after sacks after sacks. It's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
They've got a man in motion. Trying again, following the sack. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock. The problem's on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Knicks from the gun. Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. The return begins on their side of midfield. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10.
Camper. Set.
He'll start with a gift to Harris. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
Set. Delta to Hunt. What is it?
Hampton trying the left side. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Riley Moss on the tackle. A 1-yard gain brings up third and 6.
They come to the line here, and this is third and 6.
Set. Black 80. Black. Set.
Running it with Hampton. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. So the defense decides to decline the penalty. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Set. 380. Go.
Running it after the penalty. No repeat success in that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
380. Ready.
It's Hampton on second. And 2 yards all he can get since they're down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it third and 8.
Set. 380. Ready.
A run here with Harris. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up fourth down. So on fourth down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to make the advantage 22.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Here's Harvey, running from his own read. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Broncos hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. To throw, here's Nix. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. They'll run here following the penalty. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Then he's 2nd down.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, send them a play-action pass off that counter action.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun hands off to Harvey. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring a 3rd down.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
He's going to gain a good chunk of yards here. Looks like about 6, but it still brings up 4th down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports.